Morning, Trainiacs. That was a 3,100 yard swim in just under 59 minutes, short on time today. Today, we're going to talk about, for you beginner triathletes, do you have the courage to become a triathlete? I know you do. Now, Trainiacs, a word that I've been thinking about a lot lately is courage. And that really applies to beginner triathletes and triathletes who are long into their career. There's a lot of obstacles that you're going to have to overcome, but you're absolutely going to be able to overcome them. Guaranteed. But every single person has the ability to overcome them. It just takes willpower, a little bit of guts. You can do it. One of the first things that you're going to be shocked by as you start your triathlon journey is that your old lifestyle, what you're trying to get away from, it involves your friends and your family. And sure, they're going to support you and they're going to share your successes when you cross that finish line. They're going to be motivated and you're going to be touched by that. But the second that you have to leave early because you can't stay out all night because you want to train in the morning, or the second that you have to turn something down at a family gathering because you know that it's not healthy and you're not going to feel good about it, you're going to get a little bit of pushback and it's going to feel like they're not supporting you because it's different for them. It's different for you. You're trying to become a better version of yourself and they don't know how to put that into the old version of you. And this is gonna happen for a long time, but it's something that you're going to have to get past, and you can. And just like your family and your friends are gonna have to get used to a new you, you're gonna have to get used to a new you, and that's gonna take more guts than telling them that you're changing. First time that you don't have an evening to watch Netflix, or you gotta get up early in the morning, or you gotta change what you eat at a restaurant, it's gonna be tough. Trust me, these are good decisions. All right, we got some work to do, a lot of bags. That was some funny client work that we just did right there. Very successful. Now, of course, there's the courage to get through the workouts. Like, that's painful stuff. That is life-changing courage there. Now we play the waiting game. Speaking of the courage to get through painful workouts, that was 10 times 400 meters at better than 5K running race pace. So sub 130s, I think I averaged 127s, and the last one I did a 125. I wasn't able to finish that workout last week. But almost more important than the courage to get through the pain of a workout is the courage to hold back. While all your friends are out there crushing it, you gotta know when to be smarter than that. Hold yourself back, and that's almost harder to do than pushing. And then finally, do you have the courage to even toe the line and finish a triathlon? Well, I'm here to tell you that whatever you think, the answer is yes. You can do all those things. So I truly believe that every single one of you has the courage to do anything that scares you right now. In the context of triathlon, talking about your family, you don't take your family and friends' advice even at the best of times. So why let them get you down just because they don't understand what you're doing? Do your own thing. Make yourself better, and hopefully in the process it'll change them. You're not going to be able to change their minds as you're going through it. You can only lead by example, so do that. Then when it comes time to getting in a new routine and changing your old habits and finding the time to train, literally every one of you can find an hour 3 to 4 times a week to train. Some of the fastest athletes in the world are the most busy CEOs and business people out there. If it means a lot to you, you find the time for it. Think back to when you were younger and maybe you broke up with a girlfriend or a boyfriend and you said, well, I'm sorry, I really just don't have the time. But then magically a new person comes along that is totally right for you and you found the time then. And if triathlon is that important to you and becoming a better version of yourself is that important to you, you will find the time and the courage to get over that old you and do what you want. Getting through the pain of workouts. Take a look at the end of a marathon or a Spartan race, or even just walk outside of a CrossFit gym as people are leaving that workout, and the smiles that you see on everyone's face and the camaraderie and the sense of pride and accomplishment that people feel when they get through something really challenging, that's life-changing stuff. That changes the DNA and the mindset that we have as people. So that little bit of pain that you go through, I think that we are actually wired to overcome challenges and see what we're made of, because that's when we feel alive. That's when we feel like we've done something and we mean something in the world. So that pain, that challenge that happens in a workout that people who don't work out don't understand it and say, why would you do that? You have to go through it to understand why you do it. And then when you do go through it, you will love that feeling, become addicted to it. It might just take a while to get that addiction. Now, the courage to rest, this is one of the hardest things that all triathletes, all athletes around the world, frankly, even business people have to learn, that stress plus rest equals improvement. Remember that. Stress, challenge, pain, fatigue, overcoming adversity, overcoming obstacles, reaching a new milestone, plus rest, downtime, structured rest, days off, weeks off, equals improvement. And there is no way around this. The people that go out and smash themselves day after day after day, and then look at people who are taking rest days or holding back on a workout and saying, you know what, I can't do that. Those people don't have the courage to say that they know that it is more important to be smart about things than it is to go and be a tough guy all the time. And guys, let's be honest, we're worse about this. Do you want to be in the sport for a little while and look extra tough? Or do you want to be in the sport for a long time and actually have good performances? If that's what you want, you've got to have the courage to hold back when everyone else is out there smashing themselves. Finally, the courage to step up to a start line and actually do a race and finish it and get through all of that fear that you might have associated with the swim or the run or the bike or whatever it is. Well, you know what? If you've had the courage to do all of these things up to that point to get you to the start line, the race is the easy part. The race is the fun part. All of the other stuff is the hard stuff. This is when you get to have some fun and enjoy all of that work and the courage that you've shown in the weeks and months leading up to the race. And by the time that race happens, us Trainiacs are going to be prepared for it because we had the courage to do everything right leading up to it. And for all of those reasons, I know that every single one of you can do a triathlon and should. The stories that we hear about people becoming better versions of themselves and improving not just their life, but the lives of the people around them make this sport fantastic and life-changing for decades, for family. So be brave, have the courage to do it, enter your first race, or enter your next race. So be brave, have the courage to do it, enter your first race, or enter your next race, or enter another race. Whatever it is, make sure that you are subscribed if you aren't already subscribed, and if you are subscribed, hit the like button. Rah, rah, triathlon, Trainiacs.